All right, team. Camels, sandals, snacks. And seriously, if Jesus starts a detour, we're blaming the GPS that says recalculating in 3 languages.
Jesus Christ. Father, relax. Every good quest needs a plot twist, and mine is sponsored by divine timing and a few extra psalm notes.
If we don't find him soon, Mary will text him the ancient equivalent of a mum's sigh. Where are you, son?
Jesus Christ. I'm just exploring the temple like a divine student. No big deal. Just soaking up wisdom while my parents soak up the panic.
Calm, everyone. We've got 3 days to retrace footprints, sandal scuffs, and the occasional donkey burp.
Jesus Christ. If you're looking for me, I'm where the questions meet the answers. Front row at the temple. Second row to the heaven-sent choir.
Okay, plan B. Everyone split up. If you find him, text me the coordinates. If you don't, text me a joke to keep faith alive.
Jesus Christ. Fear not, for wisdom travels faster than fear. Plus, I've got front row seats to eternity's classroom.
Mary, if we survive this, we'll start a new travel playlist. Walk by faith, not by sight. And yes, with snacks.
Jesus Christ. The playlist is divine. Every note a doorway. Every step a lesson. Every passerby a potential parable.
The crowd multiplies faster than the questions in your head. Keep your eyes peeled and your sandals unsplashed.
Jesus Christ. I walked with teachers, and now I'm walking beside you. Same road, bigger purpose, same punchline. Every moment matters.
If this trip teaches us anything, it's that God's GPS reroutes with divine precision. Though the reroute occasionally makes Mum reach for a cooler.
Jesus Christ. Even detours lead to revelation. Plus, I collected plenty of wisdom like stamps in a sacred passport.
We'll keep walking, keep praying, and keep hoping we don't end up in the wrong town with an amazing souvenir.
Jesus Christ. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. In the center of questions. In the presence of truth. In the temple's bright light.
If anyone asks where he is, tell them we're teaching a masterclass in timely discovery. Lost to be found to be purposeful.
Jesus Christ. My Father's house is not just a building. It's a beacon where curious minds reunite with endless love.
And when we reunite, we'll celebrate with a feast of gratitude and a chorus of family forgiveness.
Jesus Christ. Forgiveness is the best compass. It points home even when your feet wander toward wisdom.
3 days of searching. 3 songs in our hearts. 3 calls to heaven. 3 little prayers whispered under our breaths.
Jesus Christ. 3 days of learning to listen more deeply. To God, to teachers, to the quiet promptings that guide us home.
If I learned anything, it's that divine timing isn't late. It's precisely on cue. Like the final baked loaf of bread at a festival.
Jesus Christ. Timing is a miracle with a heartbeat. I'm here, not by accident, but by design to illuminate the path we all share.
This is the moment where I pretend I knew all along, because faith makes you look cool in hindsight.
Jesus Christ. I didn't come to be found by fear, but to be found by faith. Delightfully obvious and wonderfully true.
So let's go home with stories, with wisdom, with humility, and with a pocket full of questions for tomorrow.
Jesus Christ. Home is where courage grows. Every lesson learned on the road becomes a gift carried back to the family table.
And if we ever doubt, we'll remember this. God's plan doesn't lose kids. It just teaches us to listen better.
Jesus Christ. No fear, no panic. Just purpose, presence, and the glorious promise that every step has meaning.
Mary will say, Well, at least we didn't lose our sense of humour. And I'll nod like a wise, tired dad.
Jesus Christ, and I'll remind you that even in the temple, the quiet voice of truth speaks louder than the crowd.
We're not late. We're perfectly timed to witness a miracle. A son who teaches while we learn to listen.
Jesus Christ, let the lesson settle. Purpose isn't a destination, it's a path. Walk together in faith and laughter.
All right, let's turn this page and write a new chapter. Always trust the divine itinerary.
Jesus Christ, I'm just getting started. There are many rooms in my Father's house, and I plan to visit everyone with joy.
Onward then, to Jerusalem, to faith, to family, armed with sandals, songs, and stories that never get old.
Jesus Christ, and may every road we walk together be lit by love, curiosity, and the light of truth.
If we survive this journey, we'll tell the grandkids that even when walls closed in, faith opened doors.
Jesus Christ, the doors we walk through aren't just wood. They're windows to wonder, to mercy, to the Father's house.
And when we finally sit to rest, we'll thank God for the gift of being found when we needed him most.
Jesus Christ, found in the Father's house, raised in a family's love, and ready to teach the world that time itself is a blessing when spent with purpose.
Here's to the next adventure, with more questions, more faith, and more laughter along the way.
Jesus Christ, let every step be a note in the song of grace. May our family walk in harmony until the final chorus.
Amen to that. Now, lead the way, son. The road to Jerusalem awaits our steady feet.
Jesus Christ, I lead with love, you follow with faith, and we arrive exactly where we're meant to be, the heart of the Father's plan.
Then let's move. This caravan won't wait for a chorus that's still warming up.
Jesus Christ, forward we go, with wisdom as our guide and humor as our compass, toward the bright horizon of promise.
The journey continues. May our steps echo with gratitude, and may our questions lead to light.